If I told you that in 5 years, the most valuable person in your organization won't be the one with the most degrees, the most certifications, or even the most technical, would you believe me? Well, I have news for you. It's already happening. And today, I want to talk to you about the number one skill that's becoming more valuable than anything you've worked years to build. For decades, we've been taught a formula, and this might ring some bells. Get good grades, earn your degree or degrees, collect certifications, build your experience, climb the ladder. And that formula worked until now. Here's what's changing. AI is commoditizing knowledge today. ChatGPT can pass the bar exam. Did you know that? That's for lawyers out there. It can write code. It can analyze financial statements. It can do what took you years to learn for your career in just seconds. So if AI can access the same knowledge you spent years acquiring, what makes you so valuable today? What makes you irreplaceable? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Take a look at this here. The skill that matters most isn't technical. It's not about mastering prompts or knowing which AI tool to use. It's your critical judgment in an AI-augmented world. So let's unpack that. What do I mean by critical judgment? Critical judgment means knowing what questions to ask, what problems actually need solving, what outputs can you trust. It's the ability to evaluate AI's work with the same rigor you'd use to evaluate a junior team member. Treat AI as you're working with it as a colleague. It's understanding the context, the nuance, the ethics, the business impact in ways that AI simply cannot do on its own. Think about it. AI can generate a marketing campaign in minutes, but can it tell you if that campaign aligns with your brand values? Will it resonate with your actual customers? Will the campaign address the real problem your business is facing right now? No, that requires your human judgment. AI can write code, but can it architect a system that scales with your business strategy? Can it make the trade-off decisions between speed and security, between innovation and stability? No, that's judgment. That requires your judgment, your expertise. This is the skill that separates people who use AI as a fancy autocomplete from people who use AI as a force multiplier for strategic impact. Here's why this is urgent. Organizations today, as I'm sure you've seen, are drowning in AI-generated content and insights. Everyone has access to the same tools. Your competitors can generate the same analysis, the same strategies, the same ideas. What they can't replicate is your judgment, your ability to see what matters, your capacity to connect the dots that AI misses. I've seen this in my work with professionals going through AI transformations. The ones who thrive aren't the ones who know the most about AI. They're the ones who know how to think the most critically about AI's outputs. They're the ones who ask, is this actually solving the right problem? They're the ones who can catch AI's hallucinations, its biases, its blind spots. Your judgment is your competitive advantage today. And unlike technical skills that become obsolete every few years, your judgment compounds. It gets better with your experience, with your exposure to complex situations, with learning from your mistakes and from the mistakes that AI is making. So how do you build this skill? 3 practical ways. First, practice evaluative thinking with AI outputs. In other words, practice evaluating the output that comes back from AI. What do I mean by that? Don't just accept what AI gives you. Ask what's missing. What assumptions is this based on? This is your interaction with AI. This is how you get better, smarter, improve your judgment. Ask yourself, what could go wrong if I trust this AI output? Treat every AI output like a first draft from an intern, something that may be promising, but it needs your expertise, your oversight, your critical judgment. Number 2, expose yourself to complexity. Judgment develops through experience with messy, complex problems. Seek out cross-functional projects. Get involved in strategic decisions. Put yourself in situations where there's no clear right answer. That's where judgment grows. Number 3, build your decision-making track record. Start documenting your decisions and their outcomes. This is really important. When do you choose to use AI versus not? and why? When do you override AI's recommendations? When you spot something that AI misses, write it down. This will help make you have better judgment in the next time you get to a similar situation. This creates a feedback loop that sharpens your judgment over time. Here's the bottom line. Your degrees got you in the door. Your experience taught you the fundamentals, but your judgment will determine how far you go in an AI-enabled world. So here's my question for you. Are you building this critical skill today? Are you developing the critical judgment that will make you invaluable in an AI world? Because the people who are investing in this right now, who treat judgment as their primary skill to develop, they're the ones who will lead us into the next decade. Your degree opened the doors for you and your experience built your credibility, but your judgment, that's what will make you irreplaceable. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you tomorrow.